I think people should start out by making comedy short films. One of the main goals when starting out filmmaking is just to get kind of practice in and just make something. And I believe comedy is a bridge to getting to that point. The nice thing about comedy is there's so many different subgenres of it and so many different versions that really, no matter what your personal preference is for comedy, if you use that, there will most likely be an audience for it. Comedy is also easier to write, in my opinion, because there isn't necessarily as much worrying when you're writing it as there would be if you're trying to write a really deep message or something. Because comedy is just all about having fun, and it's not necessarily there to make you think really deep about something. And especially sometimes when people are starting off writing, even like me, I experience this, it is harder to get sometimes deeper ideas onto paper at first. So even mixing comedy with deeper points can be useful and helpful during the practice of the writing process. It also keeps people watching longer sometimes, because people do like to laugh and be entertained. So if you're just starting out and posting on YouTube or something, trying to build up that audience is very crucial. So using comedy to kind of entertain people can be very helpful in building that audience. It also keeps it more fun on set, especially if you're working for a while on a set. Having kind of that comedic element where you're just kind of laughing with all the people on set can be very fun. Also, in my opinion, acting for comedic purposes is easier to act than acting very serious for long periods of time, especially starting out as doing more student short films. And I mean, in my personal use, out of the 4 short films that are on my channel, 3 of them are more comedy based, and that being Alan Hunter, The Lawyer, and Holly Jolly November. And Rocks has a little bit of comedic elements in it, but not as much. I kind of wanted to go a bit more serious with that one. But that's where, even looking what I've posted, I started out with comedy just because it was easier to do. And as I've gotten better at writing, I've gotten better at writing more deeper concepts and touching on different subjects. So that's why I would recommend, if you're starting out directing and writing, maybe give comedy a try.